see her, the camera will pick it up. What do you got?
Jewelry. I know. He thinks I'm nuts. Hold on, wait a minute. Yeah. Today's right. See, of course, that was just one in colored dress. Got red and green and blue. This is the real. See, it goes perfect with them. This is the long circle. This is the see, how you change colors. I bought this ring. They're not expensive. They're sure just cheap, but they look expensive. This one was $12. This is adjustable. Yeah. Yeah, you could bypass it. Because you don't want to go on top. Yeah, I've got big fingers. I think it fits this one. See, the earrings match it perfectly.
This here is called the Purple Cow, which is underwater, and they say the jukebox is sitting on the pool table. This is a levee to protect these fields over here. And it's seeping a lot of water, but it's doing some good, because on the other side of the levee to my right is the water that is holding back. Way up ahead of us there is a white building, which is the filling station. Which leads to the approach of a bridge that goes into Keokuk. Means of transportation.
Working, I hope. I do that, Jim.
I know it. Never stop though.
Well, I'm always late.
Don't
They'll
leave me
have
and get to see you go by.
my blue streak.
I don't know nothing about it.
It was 28 cents a piece. Woo! That's what they quoted. When it started.
No kidding.
Of course, the bank can afford it.
Where you gonna buy the cream or Bravo? They said it cost you 3 cents a bag.
No, believe it or not,
They
this,
haven't got smart enough yet. So they're not smart enough to know what they're doing.
believe it or not, this is the first time I ever got in on something like this.
I suppose you volunteered.
No, the boss calls. That's the nice thing about living on a hillside. Out there on the side, I don't have to worry about it.
Well, that's the process of filling sandbags. That's sandbags there in the distance. This is the water up here to the base of the rails. This here is a levee gate that holds back the water and is open when the water is low. I don't know if you can see the difference between the water line right there and where Yeah, that's Joe down there pointing up to where the water is above his head. Get a dadgum shower if that thing would break. So I think I'll shut this camera off and let him get the heck out of there.
Pumps out of this fuel station. Some damage down. They're still so on fire. Yeah, what they say is destroyed.
Right.
Did it do that in 73? Every time I have a drink, it stops. The little bird always swinging in the water. Is that a small house or might be
That's Danny's vehicle right there turning around. Right behind him. There's approximately a 4-foot drop. 5 foot. It's over there. And you see that house is level with this water to our left. That would be all underwater right there, that house, if this levee was to ever break. It is already soft and seeping through. There's sandbags down a ways where they've got it sandbagged. That's water we had to drive through to get here.
That water's going to saturate it, coming under. Good look through these. Now we've been past here because I remember this here's always wet. So it goes all the way down the roof. What do they call those?
What?
Those ditches that they've got going all the way down.
Drainage ditches is all I know, and then those other things coming in here in the fields, you know.
Well, right here.
That's a drainage ditch.
We got another name for that. Irrigation. Me and this one guy, we could set traps. I helped him set traps one time.
In those ditches.
Yeah. Beaver.
He had another
Muskies.
Yeah.
Break up dams. I can't think what they call them. That's what I was wondering, if they, you'd have to have a hell of a lot of money for it.
If I had the money to buy this land, I sure as hell wouldn't go for it.
Wonder what it'd sell an acre. $1,000? Must be good then.
Yeah, he's probably sitting in the bank counting his money. Oh, it's hard to say. Some of the stuff here, some fellows just might have inherited year after year, or century after century, or whatever.
Yeah, there's guys. Dad owns some land up there in Warsaw. He's lived down there as a foreman on these construction crews. And he had one of them brand new one-ton dualies, fifth wheel camper, as long as you could get them. He's living down there. Well, he bought himself he got out of the business for some reason. Now all he does is travel, and he had one of them international buses and converted into a into one of them campers. He said never buy another international again. He said they're damn good trucks, or buses, but if they break down, you have to wait till they come to the Midwest and order the part, because they don't have internationals on the East Coast or the West Coast. There's a poor farmer.
That was about like that one house. Wasn't nothing like that, all the other buildings around. But that's what we seen when we come through here and seen that water all around it.
What's where? This house?
Yeah, I don't know if it's this one, but it's a house like that. We've seen quite a few of them on this road that we was on.
Waiting for one of them road signs to come up, because I think it was 1960 or something. 1960 East. We're making headlines over there on the East Coast this year. In 86 or 87 when I was over there, they had on the news about Burlington, about the elevators up there blowing up, and the drought, where they said you could walk halfway across the river.
No, it's free. Just sit back and enjoy it.
Nice when you get to sit. Start on the bladder all down the land. We can't pour any more water out. Must be water under the road.
Turkey buzzers. Isn't that what's almost extinct over in Arizona? Hmm?
No, I think what you're thinking about is those,
Condors?
yeah,
Condors?
condors, California.
You can pay after the ride. I guess we ended up on the highway, didn't we? Well, I remember this house here when we come up to the highway, but we missed that one road we was on before.
This old house once my children.
That house must have a lot of history.
I remember that name. Hancock right there.
Right here? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it'd be so nice one. Got some sandbags there.
Real close ahead, what you gonna do now, baby?
Better turn around and go back.
I guess I'm lost. Look how overflowed that water got. House that could be in trouble.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh yeah, there's Warsaw right there.
Well, that's it. We got to go back to find that road that goes straight up with a hill. And I don't think it's on ahead of us.
Yeah,
Could
wanna
be.
go straight up Main Street?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a road there.
Is it? God damn it, watch it. You can't do that many more times.
What's that?
Jumping ahead like that.
Got plenty of room. I can see the driveway right there. Where's that barricade? I had one way back.
Well, I think I've come out this way, and this road right here will turn down here someplace. When I seen that dead end, I think I slowed up just like you did.
Looks like if it rained pretty hard, all that there would get flooded.
I can't be wrong, do you? I can't be that there road that I'm thinking of.
That's the highway,
I'm focused now on the old, or the filling station.
A red filling station.
Right.
Go more to your right, where they're constructing a bridge.
Yeah, I'm coming right alongside of it.
He's coming on. That's the bypass, it's called.
Highway
Hold it right there.
See with your telescope. Then move to the left and you come to the old filling station, that red top, red roof. Then you've got the fireworks, that long white top. It's brand new, it isn't a year old. Just about a year old.
Opened up in February.
And it looks like it's half underwater. Now I'm moving to the right, and there's a construction of the piers, right?
No, that's the fireworks.
What I'm seeing is not fireworks.
Okay,
Now I'm coming to the fireworks. What's in the middle? What's those boxes out there? Post.
Oh, that's just the highway.
Okay, I've got the fireworks right in the middle.
Right.
That's probably the fireworks sign.
could be wire posts where you got electrical lines.
Okay, now I'm coming beyond to the right
Yeah,
of the fireworks. Some more of those posts and so forth.
right. Used to be some firework tents. They were smart and moved out. Then you come to a red roof. That was an old gas station.
Yep. Red roof.
Yeah. Red Fiska. Then I don't know what you can see in the camera.
What I see in the camera now is a lot of brush.
A lot of brush. Might keep moving and you might be able to see the railroad bridge. Maybe not. I don't see anything with the naked eye. See some dirt, open ground.
Oh yeah.
That's where we're building the new bridge.
Just below Dan's place.
Yep. Do you see that antenna? That's in front of Grandpa's place, Dan Corvair's place.
It's right in the middle of the picture now. Okay, I'm dropping down in the water and swing back. All this is the high water on the Mississippi River.
It is not the ocean.
I'm back to the red roof. Back to the fireworks building. Back to the new filling station that's underwater. This was the area that I took from across the river over at Warsaw. This is the old gas station that was closed up because the bridge is being built right here. That's the other filling station. It's underwater. Another filling station.
Hurry up. Give me a big camper and leave.
Well, it's fun, folks. I've enjoyed every minute of it. I used to panic
That
a
much
little
fun,
bit.
huh?
We got ready up here a year ago, last September. Pulled in, went to Bovee Farmer's Day, hit you, patted who? Patty on the rump. But she said her buns was cold. I said, I don't think they are. And she jumped when I patted her.
Leave the rest behind her.
Didn't know she was.
You don't ever let Charlie get behind.
Did you tell your daughter that?
Or try it.
I reach out and I hesitate. Hell yeah, what's the difference? They don't feel too cold to me. She jumped, turned around, and grabbed me, and gave me a hug and a kiss, and so forth. And her boyfriend, hell is that patting my girlfriend on the rump and giving
Those
her.
are plain.
Well,
They
then,
might-
then we got introduced. I think, wasn't it you, Jimmy, that was distracting her? Asked her if she could get a hot dog and something, and she said my buns is cold.
No, you were gonna tell us something. You were gonna say something else besides that,
All done?
about being retired.
Can you stay there till I get ready?
Some of the fun of it right now.
There's a pink wash right up there, Mom.
Wondered if you were gonna make it
No,
or
you gotta
not.
stay there a minute.
Well,
I
before I walked out,
Hurry
we
up.
just got the car loaded.
Gotta
on
wash
the
you
dock.
up.
All ready to go, she went over and looked at the front
Yes.
tire, and here a great big bulge out on the front tire. Brand new tires.
On the camper?
Yeah. I mean, Karen called. Yeah, we can't help you. The best, earliest place, the only place we could get a tire for that thing was up in Virginia. Okay. Wait here, because it wouldn't be in for 3 days. And on the third day we left, I went to Virginia, all the way home, no more problems. We were out Florida, all the way down there, spent 3 or 4 months in
Hey,
Florida.
Pumpkin, come here.
Elizabeth was disappointed because she didn't see you.
If I could have just,
No,
well,
I
I should have called you.
Yes.
We should have called you, and if I got their number, where are they, for you to call them and tell them we are at. Because they would have known.
Ilya knows now. He can find you anywhere you go. And,
And,
Thank you.
she finally got her driver's license.
Well, we were disappointed too. Couldn't find why, because disconnected.
Start. How much? Wait a minute. Now, what are you looking for? 3 minutes?
No, it wasn't
Yeah.
disconnected.
Okay,
It was
300.
unlisted number.
No, I got 33 steps. Push reset. Where's the reset button, Mom?
You know, really, honestly,
0, 0.
that's hard to say it was.
Now, you decrossed him?
Yeah.
Okay.
You might
Defrost, cooking level.
you
Push
remember where
3,
they lived before.
cooking level.
I do. I remember the high school. 'Cause that's where you
3, 0,
live.
0. Start.
Right
And
on
his
the line.
phone number is
Now I need a dish.
No, it's 55 something, 20th Avenue South. It's the same street.
I 25.
So you got a picture of the
55?
they can have that.
No, it's 4 numbers.
55, 20.
What's that? This is
Sorry,
on.
Mustang on it.
Then I gotta get
I
some.
don't know if they got what they're doing.
I talked to her, she said she's gonna.
So I got 4 here.
And she called you.
I think she called us. I tried calling her before and never been able to get through.
I don't think we've got the right phone number, I really don't.
We were down there one time and couldn't find him and called and so forth, finally took off. Sharon was there. Sharon and Joe, her husband, were down there to spend Christmas with us. Well, we took off then, and here we go up over that.
That's it, 354. That's it, 5509 28th Avenue South. Straight down from where they were on 12th Avenue South.
See, if we would've had that, then we
Yeah.
would've drove to their house.
Yeah. The last,
What do you mind going for that?
Use one of them cars in the back, they're all empty.
When he gets done, you'll only have to.
Well, there's a pen up there, but, oh, she's got one.
Right, big.
My daughter up over that big bridge, you know, that you took us over, she held her breath the rest of the way across that bridge. Scared to death. And on land, then she's all right again.
Billy is raising bees. A big hive of bees landed in a tree, in a neighbor's tree. Over there, Elizabeth said he put his snowmobile suit on, a hat and a curtain over himself, and went over there and got that hive of bees. And he put it in a thing, and now he had 4. Last time,
Hives?
right, last time she talked to us, she said 2 of them got bad, yeah. They still got 2 hives making honey. She was here last July.
Oh, yeah?
I'm not really hungry, what do you mean?
Apple dumplings?
I'm so full of fish, I didn't know there was dessert, I just saved room.
Oh, so,
I'll have one later on.
okay.
Oh, looky here, man. Made a plate full of
What do
leftovers.
they do on,
Somebody left the
How are you
leftovers.
doing?
yeah,
And you got a picture for,
Yeah, just a moment.
he's so full, he won't want this.
You know what, Charlie, I get fish all the time, I know how tough it is to find them. Tired area, he is only a...
Where are you gonna put this?
Well,
What are you up to, sport?
level,
You got a wallet in your pocket?
he got the pockets up.
You don't have any pocket.
I put punch cook level 3,
Yeah,
Karen, come here a minute.
0, 0.
my shoes?
Young girl went out, sit down on the park
Can't get
bench,
him to move, though. Stuck.
he had pulled out a compact,
Them, but you can't get him to move every time he tries to do it. he comes
And
out.
then what did I,
laid it down a little more on,
Start.
sit down alongside of her.
no, I just got the time up there, now
Laid
the,
her compact down,
level.
got her
No, you
comb,
gotta do the
Gotta do
level
that
first.
first.
combing her hair,
Oh,
You gotta go
out the door,
3,
Cook level.
level,
gone.
3, 0, 0 minutes,
Yep,
and
Start.
start.
So then it tells you you got your level right there.
let it go.
mine's a little bit different.
Comb down,
Yeah, I'm sure they're all...
got her fingernails, just doing the comb was gone. So she didn't want to start anything with him. He didn't act too bright. He got caught.
Get back in there.
Back, so that guy's got my compact, my phone. Said, what are you doing? Well, I don't know unless he put it in his pocket. Okay, stand right there, so you reach in there in his pocket and see
Pass that around somebody.
see what you can find. She reached in his pocket and jerked her hand back out and let out a blood-curdled scream and took off. Cop says, what you got in that pocket? 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 I got no pocket.
No, I didn't hear what he said. It just, you distracted me. Pockets, pockets, I got no pockets.
The cop, she went after she lost the comb and the want to start anything because he didn't act too bright anyway. So,
I heard that.
heard that.
All I didn't hear was
Went and got the
pocket.
cop. Got the cop. Cop come over there and said, what'd he do with it? Well, I said, I think he said he probably put it in his pocket. Okay, you stand still now. You reach in his pocket to see if you can find him. She reaches in his pocket and lets out a blood curdle and scream and takes off. Cop says, what do you got in your pocket? Pockets? Pockets? I got no pockets.
I don't get it.
Well, there was no pocket in there, so what before she grabbed the phone out?
Okay.
And bad joke, but you gotta explain it.
I'm a damn poor storyteller.
Daniel, Auntie misses you. Are you in my shoes yet?
He was.
Yeah, but he can get in them, but he can't get them away.
Margaret brought
Here he
these all the way
comes.
from
He's
Arizona.
got my shoes on.
Now you have to keep.
Those
You can't
apples
put it
are
up
well
on the,
caught.
there, put it up there. Now I
There
get
you go.
it.
Boy, I can't see anything through here. What's all that glare? Gets pretty warm down there.
Dad didn't hear that.
That's what they go here with runners.
It's nice. It's nice all the time. Winter or summer, even though we might get 2 foot of snow sometimes. Only what? 11 years.
Good.
It's good. Oh, my mayor.
But yes, you go down on the desert right now, down in Phoenix,
Got one eye.
it's hot. I got a guy living outside.
This one's, I don't think quite thawed out.
We can put it on defrost and run it for a
That's what we were doing.
I'll turn it a little bit.
And
Mine is done.
he come up from Phoenix.
Punch it
He's only
for,
about 90 miles south of us.
45 seconds.
Off down there,
Heck, then you do the same thing. You still want it on level 3
No, you
in your
can put
browse?
more than one in there at a time.
Up
Yeah.
to our place, he's real happy.
Okay.
In
because
level
now
3
it's
for
around
45 seconds.
85.
Start.
Only an
Start.
hour.
All right, I'll put 2 in the next time.
By noon, it's still not
Just
up to
kinda-
100.
Almost double your time is all.
You ain't prospected or anything like that, don't you?
I think, not really I have, but I have never got really interested into it. I haven't stayed around home long enough to finish the damn thing. I started that house back in 1982.
You took all the logs out.
No, mom's got it.
Then,
Got it.
after we got down there and got the logs up, we spent one winter building the kitchen. And the second year we went back, or anyway, we went to Florida about that time, maybe, the first time. When we met Evie and Liz.
That was still.
And did I ever tell you about the little prayer that I have on a cup?
No.
Okay, I'll tell you that.
Mom,
But anyway, we
with
went back.
dinos, do the
And
same
then
thing.
we went to
3
Missouri.
months, and then
And we got
if you wanna
a
heat 'em a
truck
little bit
and trailer.
more,
We got
go for like a minute and a half
1,190
on regular.
some feet of red oak. Now, I just got that planed after 3 years.
Time.
Got it dried and planed.
I did
and
it
I'm
wrong.
improving it, put down an old hardwood.
You got 2 in there. You're doing the other ones for 3 minutes. So
Now,
we
back
wanna
to
go
the cup.
at least
4.
Well, little Johnny, is that his name, the
0.
oldest
Oops.
boy?
Cookie
That's
level.
John?
for
Little John, we
4:30.
had been over there
Start.
to visit you folks.
Now,
He
that'll
and
be
Liz
frosted.
come to
Then go
over
back and just push
to,
like 1 minute on high temp, and that'll kind of warm,
what was the
cook
name
it
of that
warm up.
camp at,
1, 0, 0.
You won't have to set no level, it'll automatically be as.
Andy's the oldest. Andy's the oldest. John's the youngest.
oh, is that
Andy.
right? Okay, it's Andy then. Andy and Liz and Lydia came over and stayed in the camper there with us at, what's the name of that campground where there's that, Mom?
Wachula,
Wachula.
Wachula.
Wachula. And that's not too far over, just
You like
short
milk
ways.
or ice cream or something else on?
And
Oh, bump that nose again.
he come over there and we had a good time. We played shuffleboard, we played pool,
Well, I'm
and
standing
we
right in front.
swum, and all the things that kids like to do, and they had a real good time. Well, he's the oldest, and he was at about that stage. I don't know what he was at, maybe 11, 9, 10, 11, about then. And he walked past the basketball court, and there was a little girl with her tricycle. Get on there, and she ride around, spinning around and around all over that basketball court. Cement slabs, all. And on the post, she tied up a little toy. I guess it wasn't a toy. I guess it was a real phone that she had found. Tied it up, and she'd go by that, and then she would talk, big girl talk, and hang it back up again, then go on, come back and talk, big girl talk some more. Andy walked by there and he found it, or seen it. He looked at it a little bit and he jerked it off of the post, or she just had it tied in a rotten string or something, and threw it. So it only landed maybe about
Now,
20 feet from the
you
court.
can go. You
I
can go
wasn't
in
far
there.
enough to go to her, fix it, and he throws it out into the woods. Old boy seen it. Now, this old boy had seen that girl playing, and he didn't like the idea of that kid bothering that phone. It wasn't hurting nobody. Go over and tell him, go get it. No, I can't. My mama told me this thing out of the woods. Well, the old boy knew enough. Don't make him go in there, because mom told him he did get hurt. He had a lawsuit. So, the old boy went over and he jumped on the Margaret, thinking it was her grandkid. Oh, no, it isn't, but her mama and daddy is here. So, did you chew him out any, Margaret?
No, I just told him that he shouldn't. I
Shouldn't
didn't
do
give
it.
him
But
no.
anyway, she told Liz. Well, Liz gave him what for and slap and all everything, you know. Then she told Elia. Elia swung that kid by the ears. No kidding, he picked him right by the damn ears.
That's why whenever Dad comes around, they go like this.
Yeah, right by the ears.
Have you seen a picture of them? He ruined their ears. They took out like this. Those kids.
So, anyway, that was all over. They stayed with us that night there in the camper. Next morning, we had breakfast out on the picnic. I have a glass. I usually, well, I got it out there. But it says on the glass, "Thank you, Lord, for giving me this new day, especially after I loused up yesterday so badly." I had there, I usually drink coffee out of it. Finally, I told, what's the name? Andy. I said, read that. He's still pouting. His ears probably still hurt. Because here was the next one. He said, "Thank you, Lord, for giving me this new day, especially after I lost up yesterday so bad." He could read real good, but he was dragging his feet.
Where do you see him?
Yeah, you won't be able to pick him up by the ears no more. He's bigger than you, yeah.
Is that right?
He wears the shoes.
Is that right?
He's way over 6 foot.
No wonder the alien's gonna be walking around like this.
Hanging on to his ears.
Tom Elliott, you're ruining those kids' ears. Nah, he said, my mom pulled,
Julia's there or something like that.
my mom pulled my ears. He says, they ruined my ears.
we went over to, well, it's just another little small like place. They have a big, what the heck they call it, get together there. Where everybody, there at Wachula, that party goes on and they have tractors.
Aren't you lucky that
Pioneer
she
Day?
can remember?
Pioneer Day.
Aren't you lucky she remembers that?
I am very lucky, and she knows that I know that I'm lucky.
She makes a point of remembering things in life.
I don't have to let my
You
memory.
don't have to remember.
I bet she can remember the last time you made a mistake too.
Yeah, she gets me
But I
on
better
that.
not remind him of it.
But I've never made a mistake. The only
Microwave
time I ever made a
Oh, I mean,
mistake
yeah,
was when.
I'll have one later, Margaret.
Okay.
The only time that
Microwave
I've ever
stands
made a
right above.
mistake or anything like that was when I thought I made a mistake, but I was wrong. I don't want that.
Useful too. Look at this guy. What do you mean you don't want it? What is it?
Okay.
Oh, rubbing the eyes.
What's he got?
It's silky.
Oh, he's got a silky.
Wine.
What time does he go to bed?
I go to bed a little earlier today.
Margaret, you want some of this?
He only took a 2-hour nap and he went to bed late
Can
last
we
night.
have that later? Can Jimmy have one?
I'm sure there's two more over there.
Can I have
No.
one of them?
Yes.
Not me.
Give Jimmy the,
I need a saucer.
What?
Good.
Isn't that good?
I don't even have the sauce on it yet.
oh, you want some of that
I'm gonna try some of that.
cinnamon sauce?
Yeah.
She makes that with cinnamon candy. Did you tell them how you busted one of our dishes in the microwave?
My fault. The microwave's fault.
Yeah.
No, it was 40 degrees below zero in the house and he stuck it in the microwave with popcorn on it. That's that early.
Oh. It's like this. Stick it right back together. Stick right together just perfect.
I got it up here in the cupboard. I'm gonna send it back to the company. They said it was supposed to be able to go right from the freezer to the.
Was defective?
I don't know.
I think
might have
it-
been because the bag of popcorn was sitting there too. I don't know.
I think it was
They don't
just.
count in northern Minnesota though.
I remember one time a salesman
Oh,
come,
you know.
I believe it was this here, what the heck is it, dishes, they're kind of plastic dishes when they first come out.
Melmac.
Melmac?
Pyrex?
No, Melmac.
Melmac. Oh, they're guaranteed, they won't break. Look, he backed off, wound up, rode it across the room, smashed it all with thunder.
Next crowd, please.
I plan on getting another set of these dishes, so I have a 12 place. And then when I get that other piece, then I'll send this one in saying that, hey, they're not supposed to break on the microwave. What happened? Because then I'll have a
That's why
receipt.
she made me buy them for it. Supposed to be microwave.
Kinda like your dad, ain't you?
Do what you gotta do sometimes.
I do that when I figure that I am in the right and everything.
Squeeze through the backside of the mac and they're checking off the food bowls.
Well, they're supposed to be able to go right from the fridge
Puffer?
into the microwave, in the freezer. It might have been 40 below here in the house.
Just like when I got back this tire deal. When we left here, that tire,
It says puppy.
that tire, the mate to it on the other wheel, just went flat the other day. It's got a lot of tread, it's 50%. I had a guy from BF, no, not BF, just from Goodyear, checked it. He said it's, well, he said you got 60% left, okay? Off the door.
One of your big plates too, Jim, shame on you.
Well, I never should have done that. I mean, it just popped.
Thank you.
Must have had an air bubble in it or something.
Something.
It got hot inside it or something, but you can't see nothing, no. I mean, you can stick it right back together, set it on the table. I walked over and picked it up one day and I got half a plate. I didn't realize it was.
Hey, look, boy, I see the
Disappeared.
crack. Well, I don't think nothing about it. I broke the damn, got a grindstone too hot and it busted. Fell on the floor. Well, it bounced all around the case first. rubber off of one, and the other was leaning way over against the other tire. We stopped at a campground. I pulled it off, put the spare on. It already got change on the other one. Sure, I had to pay another $50, $60 between the tires. Keep that up all the time. Well, when I got back, I got a hold of the guy in California. I should give him a call before it's an 800 number. Tell him who I am and what's happening. I got a tire out here right now. I took it into Goodyear. Yes, where? Where were we at for that? No,
You are in northern Minnesota at this time.
Woods Landing at Omaha.
oh dear. I took it into Goodyear at the Fishes.
Oh, Marshall then.
Marshall, Minnesota, and they put air into it. Here it goes, right with the rim, flops over, and right back again. His belt busted into it. He said, "You can't repair it." Called him up and tell him, "I'm going to get another." Well, they gave me 4 brand new tires. Well, this isn't one of them. They get it. But I'm getting just a little bit. This here is about the best I can do. Hopefully. But I'm going to keep on trading them right on in until I get the money worked out. I give $120 a piece for those tires plus tax, and I don't feel that I've got my money's worth. I would like to wait until I got with this tire right here, back down to Keokuk, Iowa, where I bought the first set. Here, you SOB, you told me if I have any trouble with these tires, come back to you. Well, I said, you have a hell of a time doing it when you're up in Nova Scotia somewhere.
Freight would have killed it.
Send it back to him, collect. Right at them.
Yeah, they get a kick out of Goodyear. Or you go to a Goodyear dealer and say, I want something that Goodyear advertised. Well, we're not a Goodyear dealer. We just sell Goodyear tires. So doesn't that make you a Goodyear dealer?
Yeah, they were advertising.
Yeah, they had an advertisement on radio and TV, buy 3 Goodyear tires,
Hey,
get
I
one
remember
for
that
free.
a year
I
ago.
went to I called every Goodyear tire dealer in the northern part of Minnesota, and every one of them said the same thing. We're not a Goodyear dealer, we just sell Goodyear tires. Goodyear hanging all over their buildings and stuff. The big one down in Duluth and everything. Oh no, we're not a Goodyear dealer, we just sell Goodyear. Well, I says, where do you find a Goodyear dealer at? I'm like, I don't know. So Karen called the radio station in Grand Rapids. And
Told them
asked
they were
them.
false advertisement.
Yeah, did you? I think that was here, we were here then.
Yeah.
About a year ago.
Yeah,
Couple years
and they said that it wasn't their fault. It's a national thing that they get the program from
Yeah.
New York or whatever, and so sales will be going on there, and it's not going to be going on
After
here.
another one, up in Hibbing there, at that Goodyear dealer, they had an ad that said, buy 1 Goodyear tire and get the next one free. So I called up there, I knew how much the Goodyear tires were selling for, they were selling for $85 a piece. So I called up there and asked them how much they wanted for a set of 4 Goodyear tires. Well, it was $340-some. I says, well, you mean it's $340-some for 2 tires, or $340-some for all 4? Well, that's what you pay for 2, and then we'll give you the other 2 free. I said, wait a minute here, and that's $170 a tire. I says, yeah, I know they don't sell for that much. Well, that's what they list for, they said.
That's all it.
I went in and bought 4 General tires, about 55,000 miles. Started to separate. I went back in, it cost me $2 a tire. I put all new ones on.
Is that right? General Tire dealer up in Hibbing?
General, and I got 55,000 miles out of $2 a
See,
tire.
I wanted Michelin.
That's enough.
Now I hear Michelin is so damn hot, but it's whoever you talk to.
I use a lot of Michelin tires in mine. I have better luck with them than any of them.
Michelin and Uniroyal.
I hate Uniroyal
Yeah.
tires. I'll never buy
Uniroyal.
a Uniroyal. I wouldn't even buy a vehicle that has a set of Uniroyal tires on.
Uniroyal in the mines is good tires because they're off-road tires,
That's all.
24 ply, 48 ply,
So you have that one red.
and rock tread. So we had good luck with Uniroyal.
We had them on one of our
Everything with
trucks.
Michelin, no. It
Yep.
costs more money, but they have a lot better luck with them.
We had that.
Actually, Michelin and Goodyear right now are about the same price, really.
We had that one truck, and that's what we had Uniroyals on there. Blue one tire went up, replaced it, went back.
Oh, I'm
I don't remember what
sorry.
happened to that one.
stands out there is if you're not happy with our tires, feel free to bring it back. Discount Tire Company. I don't know if you have them up here or not. Must not. Down there that's advertised. Here's this old lady out there with a long dress on down below the calf of her leg, legs spread out like this, dress tight. She's winding up that old tire, crash right through the bay window. She wasn't happy with it, she brought it back.
You wouldn't do something like that, would you?
No.
Unless you was alone or with somebody.
Got the whole car hooked to it.
Well, I knew a guy that bought a Chevrolet, it was a lemon, it was a real lemon. He kept taking it back and taking it back. That was before they had the lemon law. Taking it back, taking it back, taking it back. They wouldn't do that. So he parked it in front of their showroom and he wrote on it, "This is a real lemon." Set it on fire in front of their showroom. That's what you do when you get wet.
Well, it wasn't the Ford's fault. You had a bunch of teenage kids, and I mean, they just tore that car right apart. He painted lemons all over it, parked right on the main. It wasn't a lot of Ford, they took care of it.
Yeah. Yeah, Ford makes the national news.
Yeah.
Well, I had a friend bought a Chevy Chevette for his wife. And the brakes would stop working on it. And then they'd come back again. And they'd stop working on it and they'd come back again. She'd be driving down the highway and trying to stop, and it wouldn't stop. It'd right on through whatever it was. Well, they'd take it back to Chevy and they say they'd fix it, and she'd drive it for a little while, and all of a sudden the brakes would quit working on it, and then they'd start working again. He had to find the soup Chevrolet to get his money back for the car, give him to take it back. It took a long time. He had to get there like 6 or 7 times for that.
Oh, boy. Full.
Cleaned up the potato salad, didn't I? I didn't use that half dozen eggs in
You
there.
guys up here see that deal where old people drive through the state of Carolina, wasn't it? Connecticut. And this pickup truck overtook them and flagged them to pull over. They pulled in front of them.
I think was that Oklahoma? We saw that too on 2020 or something like that.
Yeah. This
Yeah,
is.
That's what Karen and I said. We saw that. I said, boy, I'd like to see somebody try to pull that on Charlie.
I says, yeah, the first thing they had to do was tell Mom before they even got out, where's my overalls?
Look down there and see that guy dumping grease underneath your rear differential.
Yeah, that was the one. Was that Oklahoma?
Yeah, Oklahoma.
It was, huh?
Yeah, it had been done in Florida and they moved to Oklahoma.
Oh.
One of the other issues that we saw, it was Connecticut.
I thought so, that's what it said. I don't know. One of those deals. Well, that's what they'll pull. Okay. They tried to pull it with Charlie Hartson.
Well, they did, huh?
We come out of Missouri, and I stopped out there in the country and filled up the fuel, gas. Put in full tank, which is about 50 gallons. Well, you do something like that in the country, yeah, you have to pick up water. Well, I got down in like this here and started up the hill. Coughed all the way up the hill. I said, I got some water in the gas. So come to the next downhill, I floorboarded that. Had it right up close to
If we'd had
85.
wings, we'd have been sailing.
Oh, 40-something mile an hour, longer right up. Well, that'll usually suck that water on through and so forth. Shit. Going up the next hill, same thing. Going up the hill, same thing. I fought that son of a gun all the way back pretty much to Arizona. But when we got out on the flat country like in Oklahoma and went through there, it was all right. Well, that was only just a short time after I had my knee operation. And I was lazy too, I guess, but it hurt. You get underneath and bend, you know. So I thought, what the heck, I'll take this down to, it's called the
Valley Auto Tech.
Prescott Valley Auto Tech. Real good place. So forth, I went down there and asked him, yep, we can take care of that Wednesday at 8 o'clock. I said, good, I'll be down here Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Hell, it ain't a half a mile from our house. And I was down there and parked about 8:05. to do for you or anything about it, so I figured that they knew, you know, that they were expecting me. Went in, I sat down, nobody showed. I picked up the magazine, I read that, messed around with it, till about 9:30. I got up and I said, say, I said, if I didn't introduce myself, I'm Charlie Hartsock. I had an appointment here at 8 o'clock this morning. Oh, that don't mean anything. That means we'll get by with, or we'll get around to it sometime today. I said, not in my book, it don't. If I have an appointment with a doctor, I'd better be there. Somebody's going to take my place. And I have an appointment here at 8 o'clock. I expect service.
They tickle my feet.
Well, I can't do it. There's about 20 ahead of you. Well, I said, you sure as hell couldn't have made a date for today at 8 o'clock if it was not much. I knew the racket. The racket was to get it in there and get a part tore off of it and then set it for weeks. And it's been a big bill and I've done nothing. So, no, I said, you're going to have to leave it.
No.
Said, well, I said, okay, I'll leave it.
No.
But if I leave it, you've got to come out and sign
Love the
a
puppy.
slip of
Be
paper.
nice.
Because I have a lot of personal items in there that you're
No.
going to sign for and you're going to be responsible for because I'm going to leave them and if they're gone, you're
You
going
don't
to pay
poke
for
him in
them.
the eye either.
Oh, you don't have to do that. I said, I know I don't. But I won't. So I finally give in and he's come out and he read the list and wanted to know if I could carry some of it out. I said, no, not a thing. We can carry it out. You're responsible for it if I have to leave it. Well, all right, it'll be all right though. Nobody will go in there. I said, but that's fine. And he left after he signed it. I list up the doghouse. You all know what the doghouse is. I lift up the doghouse. I took a business type envelope, which is about like that, by the corner, and I stuck it under and I put the doghouse. It only left a little bitty place like that. And I went in and I told him, I said, okay. I talked to him there a little bit. I told him, I said, I kind of checked it a little bit, but I don't know what the heck's really wrong with it. I said, I've been a mechanic, but everything now is past me. I don't know none of this electronical stuff or anything about it. I said, I went to school to be a auto mechanic. We talked, and he said he was too, and so forth. So, I went home. They moved it. Then, I give him the key. It was locked up. I give him the key. I went back down 12 o'clock to see what they'd done. And that damn thing. I said, okay. I said, being it's getting this late in the day, don't do nothing. I said, because I need it Friday. That was a lie. I didn't. But I wanted this here was Wednesday. They wasn't going to tear it down and leave it. See, I need it. So I asked them what time they closed. They said 5:30. I said, I'll be back here at 5. I went back down at 5. Well, by golly, Mr. Hartsock, we found your trouble. Good. Able to fix it? No, it'll take a while. I said, okay. What's the trouble? Well, first, he said, that's such a long rig that you need an electric fuel pump in the tank. Well, that makes sense. To push that gas on up to the manual fuel pump, from there on to it, then you take it on into the carburetor. That makes sense. What'll that cost? Well, he said that'll be right at $94. Well, I'd looked in J.C. Whitney, and they did run $40-some. I figured, well, labor's a little high, stuff like that. That wouldn't be too worst if that's the trouble. I said, was that it? No. He said, we checked your carburetor, and you need all new jets in there. Said, this rig was probably made at low altitude and up here at this elevation. Golly, I said, I'm heading for Florida this fall. Will that mean I'll have to change those jets before I go or after I get there? No, I said, that won't make any difference. That won't make any difference. Well, I said, you do remember this here's a motorhome, not a stock car. That's why they usually put in different jets to carburetor to get more speed. Well, in this case, that's what you need. I said, okay. I said, can't do nothing about that. So, bring it around. So he went and got it, brought it out, and they wanted to go back to where they're working on it. So I never see it again. Brought it around there, and I stepped inside, and there was the corner of that thing out. Now, the carburetor's underneath that doghouse, right there in the middle. If he'd lifted that doghouse up, that big envelope would have dropped right down on the transmission up there at the ground. It was still there where I put it. So that means they didn't check the carburetor, because he's not little enough to crawl up in there and take it all apart. So I said, do you trust other mechanics to do your mechanical work? Oh, are you a mechanic? Yes. I said, do you trust other mechanics to do your work? Not by a damn sight. I said, I told you I'd been a mechanic too, and I feel the same way as you did. Especially when the dirty son of a bitch lies to me like you did. He never looked at that carburetor. I showed him that corner. And I'd already told him something. He lied to me. If he didn't lie to me, well, he wasn't. I said, if the dirty son of a bitch lies to me like you did. Well, he's a kind of a Puerto Rican. He was already blacker than that tea, much so. He turned blacker. I don't know if he blushed or what, but he got blacker anyway, black blood maybe. But anyway, I told him where he could stick that work order. You'll never see this rig again. I went home. I made up my mind to get a little guts to crawl underneath there and so forth, and I got a pan. It's a pan as big as your sink there, plastic, and so forth. It holds about, what, 3 gallon? 3 gallon pan. I take the inline fuel pump or the filter off. That leaves the 2 ends out there open. So Margaret, I said, turn on the key. Turn on the key. 3 times that thing squirted. Stream almost as big as my finger. Like the fuel pump back there. But when it don't come up on pressure, see, I don't know this. I don't know why. After 3 squirts, it'll shut off. Like shut off, don't come up on pressure or something. So I told her, I said, shut it off, turn it back on again. 3 times. Well, that 3 times, Dad come near filled that bowl of gas. I said, okay. He lied to me there. Had a fuel pump already into that. So he didn't know. See, I'd already called him a name, and I wanted to verify that he was. I did. I told her to start it. I said, don't shut it off. Just let it run. It'll run out of gas just as the carburetor's empty. I did that, and that thing filled. That pump continued to pump back in there as long as it was running. And it filled that 3 gallon pan, nearly 3 gallon, while it just run that little bit of gas out of the carburetor. Well, that settled all that. I didn't need that vacuum. So that wasn't my trouble. Crawled underneath there, I think the same day, and started in, pulling the plugs out. Pulled 1, 2, like the mechanic that I am. Hurry up and grab any damn socket, and I got a deep socket that didn't have a rubber gasket in there, and I broke the center one off. Taking it out. Well, Ken Tollefson, a friend of mine, was there, and hell, you need a new set anyway. Well, I said, they don't look too bad, they're black. But that might be just because I've started and shut it off, started and shut it off, and then I got kind of a chance to burn out. But they're black, and I like to see them cocoa brown. So I went and got another set, took the other one, first one out again, put in all new set, gapped them, went around the other, long story, bear with me. The next day, I decided on the other one, so I went on the left-hand side, started in. The second one, the wire had burnt clear off. GMC had failed to put heat shield onto it, and it turned just as white as that picture right there. Hard, just like porcelain, hard where it burnt and cooked down there. I went downtown, couldn't get that kind of a wire, so I got another wire, cut up a tomato can, made me a shield. I wrapped, I got a strip that's about this wide, this stuff. It's asbestos. It's against the law to have it, really, I guess, now. But I wrapped about 5 or 6, 7 times that around there, but the wire was that big around, put the tomato can in there and pushed it down on there, and I run that for over a year. I've got a new set on there now, or was new, last year. That wire cost me $1.80. The other job, that was going to be $189 or something for those new jets.
See, that just goes to show you. If you'd done that first, you wouldn't have made that other guy feel so bad.
Yeah, but you would have screwed someone else.
Well, I made him blush.
You thought that was a blushing.
I thought that's why he turned black. Maybe he
This,
just held his breath, huh?
that same shop, up about half a mile from it, up on one of the little hills there in Preston Valley, there's a widow
Thank you.
lady. And, she takes her car down there. Now, I don't know in the last year or so. But about
Yeah,
once a
check it.
month, her car gives her some trouble of some kind. And she'll take it down there, and she's just barely in love with that.
Check it.
Because they get it running smooth again. But what in the world is it that it only lasts about a month and then she's got to
Next time
take
she
it
gets
back?
a check,
You're
come
okay.
give us half.
And it's about $200 a month. She spends on a car.
But she keeps going back.
She
Yeah,
keeps going
yeah.
back.
Oh, I tell you,
I can't.
those old people that's after they get above 70,
Now, what is it?
there's global.
I don't go to a mechanic unless I got somebody with me who knows what the mechanic
Is
Yeah,
talking about.
well,
Now,
you
folks,
would-
we've stopped off yesterday, coming up Little Falls. I think I heard Margaret tell you all about it. He coughed and died. Well, it died. I didn't hear it cough. It just died. And then after a while down the road, bang! It backfired. I've done that with an old car, you know, turn the key off, turn it back on, bang! So that tells me there's some short in there somewhere. Well, I didn't think too much about it. Thought I was going to get on up here before any trouble happened. Instead of that, we pulled into the crust down there. The air agency is out on the highway Market City, so I went around the block and around, got over there, and I shut it off. When I did, damn, that key and all around is hot. Well, my brain starts working. I don't say too much, but I begin to thinking. I went in and visited with Don, went back out there. Starter worked and everything was okay, but no ignition. Well, you gotta have it, so I went to the distributor. I looked at that. Down there was no spark to the spark plug wires at all. So I takes it off, looked at the cap. The cap looked okay. So I pulled the brain out. That little clip in there, pull that out. Then I went over to Carol's Crust over there, their office, and I told her. She looked for Napa Auto Parts. It's just down here a ways. Oh no, you don't have to come and get it. I said, we'll be right there and bring it to you. They brought it out there to me. I got down underneath there. I hadn't put the distributor back together yet. And got underneath there and started taking the ignition out of there because it kind of all doped out. Checked it with the tester. No fire coming down from the distributor at all. And got underneath there and couldn't get it apart. Dummy, as I am. I'll admit it. Forgetful. All this other stuff. I got everything apart, but it wouldn't come apart. It was all loose and everything wouldn't come apart. And I seen that, hey, this is not the right switch for this. Okay, I told Mark, I said, we'll be right down with the other one. He said, it's the other one. And they brought down the right one. Another guy brought it down. He said, to get that apart, he said, we're going to have a bobby pin or paper clip. Well, he tried the paper clip, it was too small. Kept jumping off that little plunger to take the tumbler out. Oh, cripes. I said I should have known that, but I didn't. Forgot. Well, he took a bigger one that Margaret had there, and I hope we saved him because it's in
It's
there.
in the
But anyway,
stationery.
pushed that and it all fell apart and said almost, but it had burnt. Because it melted a little plastic and so forth, and it really locked it in there. Finally got it out, put in a new one, hit the key, and away it went. After I put the distributor apart,
No.
Before, I said, go ahead and try it.
No.
I said, cap free, yeah, I said, he turned it
No.
on, it turned over about snap, 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 snap.
I'll let
There's the
Grandpa
wires
spank
down
you
there,
again.
unscrew it. I said, that's it, we got it. Here we is.
Yeah, and let him spank you.
That's the kind of mechanics you love to see on
Yeah.
there.
Oop.
Seems like about 1 in 10. Once you count 'em.
Yep.
Yeah, they can set up on, you know, the dishonest ones, they're gonna set up on the interstates, because otherwise they don't have any repeat customers.
Yeah, I don't trust them. I don't trust them. I'm sorry, but I just don't trust
Well,
them.
you can't, well, you can't.
I always think they're gonna tell me what's wrong with my car, and then they're gonna fix it, so I'll have to come back maybe in a month or two.
Yeah,
I
or
don't-
that.
Well, and like what happened, what happened to you with your tire coming back
Yeah.
from Florida?
Guy pushed a nail in my car.
You're still blinking back there.
Good.
Told me he had.
Don't tell these folks they're
I
on
never,
camera.
I pumped my own gas after that. He was pumping my gas, and then he says, I'll put some air in your tire. And he come around, and he says, say, you know, you got a nail in your tire on the
Yeah.
right-hand side. I said, a nail? Where would I get a nail? I got out, and sure enough, there was a nail stuck in the tire.
Side or face?
Huh?
Side or face?
It was just stuck in there.
Into the tread?
It wasn't even a.
Into
yeah.
the tread?
It wasn't even an old nail, it was a new nail. And he says, I said, can you fix it? He said, well, I can fix it. He said, where are you going? I have Minnesota license plate. He said, I'm going to Minnesota. Well, he says, I don't know if it'll last all the way to Minnesota. He says, you got a spare? I said, well, I got a spare. I said, but it's just one of those little tires. I can't go all the way to Minnesota with a tire like that. Well, he says, I'm sorry. He says, but you just have to have a new tire. $56 he charged me for to put on a new tire. And then he's putting on a tire, and he looks and he says, you know, you got that other tire there's got a bulge on it too. I says, I'm not buying another tire. He says, when I left Florida, they told me my tires were okay. I said, I don't know where I picked up a nail. I said, but that nail don't look like a nail you can pick up. I've just been on the highway. Where would I get a nail?
Did you look at?
Well, when
Was
he
it-
took
was
it
it-
out, it was.
You already pulled it out?
Yeah, he pulled it out.
He probably pushed it in there too.
Well, and he kept the tire. Well, what do you know? You know. So I don't trust him. I don't trust him as far as you can see him. I don't.
Why did he keep the tire? He didn't allow you to.
Because I couldn't get it in my car. My car was full of flea market stuff right up to the ceiling. You would have tied it on the roof.
Yeah, I'd never left her behind. He turned around and sold that tire.
Sure he did. 40 some dollars.
Probably sold it to the next place, put the nail in.
Yeah.
The next course lot, well, I came home, it was Amico. I wrote it and told him.
Did you?
What's the name of the gas station, where it was, what they did to me, I don't know if they ever did.
So the nice things about the new cars, they got a road service, Ford road service. If you have any trouble with your car, you dial 1-800 and they'll send somebody to get you. Yeah, fix your car, it's all covered.
I think that's gonna cut out an awful lot of the scam. I believe it will. That's a good deal. If you're dealing right with a company, which is lots of money and a big thing. I am dealing now with, I can call this 800 number, I got it out here. It'll reach California, and man, they gave me 4 brand new tires after we
In
got
your
out
room,
of
now
Texas
put your bag
out
in
there.
that.
Just-
Come on.
Well, I'm on them now for the first time other than down to Phoenix and back. All 4 brand new tires underneath there. This tire here is the mate to the one that went bad out here. All 4 brand new tires, front to rear. And here this one bead breaks on the chain. It's over.
Well, Justin Lover,
Mac was out here, Rastus was in there eating in his bowl, you know, but looking out of the side of his eyes, so Mac walked back in and he see Rastus right away, he starts growling, you know, and gets down low like he's gonna fight for the food. Mac, he just keeps on walking, pushing the puppy backs up a little bit, but he's still, no Mac's in there, because of the bowl.
Bridget, she waits until Snoopy is done eating, and she goes over and licks Snoopy's bowl. She was choking to death on, she has no teeth, so she swallowed a piece of dog food like that, choking to death. I had to 5 o'clock in the morning.
Still working for a living?
Only got a few years
Then you
left.
gotta take out all you pensioners.
You
You
listen.
better.
Listen,
that's
tell
what-
her about
you gotta
Ernie
go,
Johnson,
get
tell
arrested.
your dad.
Oh,
Ernie
good
got
work.
he's working at the Rainbow, washing dishes. Ernie, Kathy's
Oh, yeah?
Ernie. And he brought his first paycheck home. And boy, was he upset. He's looking at it, he says, well, what's that for? And he says, that's for your mother's Social Security. And he said, for your grandma. And he says, what's that for? He says, that's for your grandma's Medicare. Well, you know, I gotta pay for her Social Security and her Medicare?
Those kids, honest to God, I'm not exaggerating, they resent us very much because we got that.
They take it off.
Yeah, they don't realize one day they're gonna be old and they need it too.
Well, I hope to God that
Still
they've
around
got it
for 'em.
when they're getting our age. We are living pretty dead young recently. Margaret and I, together, her Social Security, my Social Security, my pension and so forth, we have a little over 15, right around $59. Any of them will live on that. And I've got Blue Cross, Blue Shield, and Medicare. Margaret's got Medicare, Blue Cross, Blue Shield from US Steel. We're above, we figure we are the average or a little bit above what most of the people have income in Prescott Valley. There's people got a hell of a lot more too.
Yeah.
Or they appear to have, I ain't too sure, but they appear to have. We live comfortable. If I die soon enough, I'll probably die comfortable.
Yeah.
Well, Russell, are you
I have
ready?
to wait.
to say?
Let's go. Are you ready to go home?
You get up, you can start talking, and you have to sit down again, that's what you're worried about, right?
We, you don't have to go north, don't they?
Yes, we do. It's almost an hour. We live over, well, we're way over
Where'd you
there.
go to?
Nashua.
Up
Over
north
there.
in Nashua, close to
Nashua.
Couple, about 3 miles from
Takes about
Paulson
45
Store.
Huh?
About 3
You'll
miles
have to
from
come
Paulson
over there
Store.
when you come back.
Up the cemetery,
Oh, yeah?
go on that road back over to Nashua.
Yeah?
Careful with the story.
I want it.
Remember where the buffalo were on that one
Yeah.
corner? Ours are there.
When you come back from the wedding, you'll have to come over.
We will. I want to see a dadgum big goat. Jim says you got a.
He's got a goat with the way.
Did you hear the last one
The goat is heavy.
on that buffalo? You know, old Bud Keogh had that buffalo.
Yeah.
And then he moved over.
I knew him.
Huh?
I knew him.
Well, everybody knows Bud. Well, at any rate, he moved over to Reamer. Took his buffalo over to Reamer with him. Well, the buffalo all got loose and went right down through the main street of Reamer. Just about took the town off the map.
Buffalo's gonna be.
Yeah. Well, then, he got a disability, had bad heart and everything, mine,
Yes.
and he was out in the woods with a chainsaw. And he come out of the woods carrying a chainsaw and axe and a water bottle and carries gas jug and the whole works. And that'd be one of the guys checking on him.
Bill,
Well, right away, he dropped his chainsaw.
Can I come check
You know,
this out,
He was in
Bill?
bad shape.
see if you've seen
That'll end up, they forced him to go back to work. So he worked for a while. Then he put a truck over the dump, upside down, shook him up a little bit, broke his arm, what have you. And he patched him up and he come back. And then he had a heart attack. Well, he was off for a while. Then they gave him a couple of balloon jobs. That didn't work out too good. Then he went and got another patch of timber. He was gonna go back in the woods and start working again. It wasn't very long. He had a heart attack and it finished him off. He couldn't stay out of that woods.
See what I got
You
here?
gotta take on it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got bumps. He got bit so many times. He needed to stay out of the woods.
Yeah, that's a lot of guys. We've got some deals right here now.
Come here, Lil.
So there is a lot of faith.
Oh, isn't that pretty? That's so pretty.
You're better than being
Fingers did everything and moved.
Yeah.
This one that took me.
Well, Jim boy, I think I got one good battery. Look at that thing. You know you've been on tape ever since you sat down there.
Yeah, I knew it. That's why I didn't say anything I didn't want to tell you.
shape
Trying to go, I
anyway.
hope so.
Uh,
Chances are it's running back.
That's the one he's trying to get to.
Yeah, yeah.
I got us,
But Charlie's been recording you on the video camera the whole time you're sitting there.
cups. Snack things.
But looks could kill you. You'd be in bad shape.
I know it. Yeah, just let it sit there. Actually, what I'm going to doing with this.
You could just take it all off there.
Oh, just a minute now. Let me turn the camera around.
Toilet paper's in that drawer down at the bottom.
Oh heck! Open that.
What's that? Oh, okay.
You ever seen one? We go into town to that So if you're
Well, thanks for the supper. That was a very delicious meal, daughter. What's that boy?
So, in that case, it's right here. Here's all. Here's a pair of scissors. Top drawer is still opening, drop it inside. I get in there, clean that mess up. I like my shower curtain rod in there, did you say?
Love it.
The rod? It's just contact paper.
Oh, for gosh sake.
Shelving paper. I figured I was tired of that chrome, that ugly chrome, that black on my curtain things. I just, what the heck? Now, I was always going to get into it. So Jimmy bought this here stuff to put in my drawers. So I redid my drawers this spring. Well, that'll last me forever. You know? I just got these few drawers. And he went to work. And I was still cleaning and putzing.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
That's for Becky.
And I
That way it'll stay in place, that tape there. Now when I
got to cleaning that rod. God, I hate to put this chrome rod back up there. It just gets so black. So I took that roll of contact paper that I hadn't used out, rolled out the length of that curtain rod, cut the half, and rolled it right around that curtain rod, and put the curtain rod back.
that's what I'm gonna do with mine, because it's just like
And you said,
if you reach up there,
yeah.
you got,
Yeah, I did help you. I didn't have anybody help me to hold this side smooth. So if you look up there, it's crinkled through it. Because I rolled it. I didn't have the extra pair of hands. Okay. Well,
Why is it?
it's just the whole,
It's black?
yeah, from air and
and the moisture.
moisture, then it just gets that black coating on it, and it comes off on you. Just like when you take those table legs off and your hands get dirty all at once. Well, that's the same thing.
Oh, so pretty.
You want some help out there?
No.
Do you need his help out there?
No. I
Yeah.
think you can sit down though.
He asked though.
Nice.
That's what you put around there?
Yeah.
It's a very good thing.
Good stick on them. It rolled 2 or 3 times around. Like I said, I think one roll's down. Extra pair of hands would have been. Jimmy fell down. Oh, you're in the bathroom. Oh, what'd you do to it? I said, well, I cleaned it. So it's nice. This is how you like my shower ride. He says, wait, how would you manage to get a new shower ride? I said, I did. I looked up there and he says, is there any of that paper left? I go, yeah, I got over half a roll yet.
Where, I'm gonna call Frank. Where did you get that drink?
of the NBA championship games.
Who is playing?
Phoenix and
Are they?
Chicago.
No, I tell you what, Charles Barkley, I don't think he'd be too damn smart. He changed though, just in the past, when he was so cocky and so forth, when he was doing this, it was King, or not King, now it's called King Charles, but he is so
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Overbearing.
overbearing.
Bad boy in the NBA, they call it.
Yeah. And,
He had some real bad games, so he kind of had to change his tune a little bit.
yeah, he did.
Teammates
He
were tearing
almost got,
They almost got whooped by the Lakers.
That's right.
It would have been his fault.
God, I would give anything to get that. I didn't want him to win. I don't want him to win.
I don't think they'll beat Chicago. Chicago.
Are they?
As long as Pippen and
That's what I thought about who they just get through playing.
Portland.
Portland.
Trailblazers. Wasn't it Portland? Or was it Seattle Supersonics?
Yeah, Sonics, right. And I thought they were, but I watched them play and God damn, they was all over the board, just like.
That was a pretty close series.
Was it?
Yeah. I like that one. I watched it. I like Jordan and Pippen and
I'm gonna have to wait till I get my glasses.
what did he try?
Oh, I was just gonna call Pat Taylor and the Breeze, but if we get on the phone, we'll be on there for an hour.
Oh, we're gonna pour it before we post it on the camera. We can't buy all this, but we can. Don't buy all this. Something wrong with it. We can sell it.
Okay. Hell, we can. I gotta go see Claudia.
I don't know if the battery's charging on, Jim.
Is it off?
Well, I'm sitting there, sitting by your desk. Look.
Oh. Patrick is 269, 376.
Right after that, they got Clarence.
Rick.
Rick.
Rick did it. That's a
No. Patrick.
So, it'll say Clarence and Pat in parentheses.
No, just Patrick.
Well, I don't know.
Which way you're spelling it, it's T-Y.
Oh, what's the address?
Clarence, Pat,
There.
Oh, okay.
9360.
1960.
Come show us Jimmy. Jane,
What's that?
heavy boots.
You got my boots on?
On each hand.
Just starting to get those boots out already $5 a piece.
Yeah, Ross, did you put your picture?
You get cold over there, Margaret. You close it. Yeah, it feels good. Don't take long when the sun goes down. The breeze starts cooling off.
You know, here a while ago, I guess I was over there, working with that Karen. I broke into a sweat.
Humidity's going up. Just the last couple of days, humidity's been going way up.
Bring it here.
Right, started sweating.
Bring it here. No, put it down. Yeah, it's just like this here. Got Jimmy's boot on his arm.
70s and 80s. it'll be-
Nice, right.
You're rough here, won't it? You kids will have to come up and see the difference.
Oh, you got that far with it.
Sister Minnie, Margaret's sister, she is all crippled up with crippling arthritis. We talked and begged and so forth for him to come to Arizona. It's noted for really helping them, but not at our place.
Thank you.
It's noted for down around, Tucson or, east of Tucson, over Wilcox. Place like that where it's dry and hot. And, so forth. It's noted for it. Really helped those crippled people. Good God, they didn't come, and I was really thankful because it's been hot and
and we started getting rain, and it just rained and rained all winter long.
They're up until the first.
Mudslides and stuff in there.
Oh, yes.
Oh, we had floods, dams skidded away, broken.
Dams gave way, bridges caved in. You must have seen that on national news.
Never seen a lot of that.
Well, there was
That was it.
a lot of it.
That's not too far from our place, wasn't our backyard. But, can I say 100 to 120 miles away from us?
That's the time Charlie Rude was out there too, Mexico, and I was all over the place.
Yeah. I got my belly full of fish.
Put your feet up there, Charlie, that's what we're trying to do.
Ah, it's all right. I'm right.
You know, I just put them on that.
Your worst there either. Oh, no, my damn foot fast out.
It's just a hell of a night. I get my nose out of there.
Is his life that close to him? He's comfortable. He knows who it is,